Hey friends, okay, so today's video, I'm gonna be talking about this cute little town called Ave Maria. It is in Florida. It's down towards the bottom of Florida near Naples, about 40 minutes from Naples. And it's just like this cute little sweet town, almost all Catholic town. And so I'm gonna talk about that because if you're curious like me, I was very curious about this town. My sister went to college there. There's a university right there, a Catholic university. And so I went to visit her years ago, and I just remember feeling like this is a cool place. Like, it would be a cool place to raise your family. It's mainly Catholic. So me and my husband, we took our whole family down there this couple weeks ago and to check it out, to see, you know, if maybe down the road, like if it's a potential of where we would live maybe in like 5 years or whatever. So I thought I would do a video in case you are curious about living in this, you know, little Catholic town. And so I'm gonna kind of share with you the pros and cons. I met up with a good friend of mine down there who lives there, and she kind of gave me a lot of the input. So, and if you have ever been to Ave Maria, Florida, or you've lived there, or you're thinking of living there, please share your thoughts down in the comments. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you like about it? What did you not like about it? Or if you're thinking of moving there, what questions do you have? So people can share in the comments all about this Catholic community in Ave Maria. So anyway, let me get into the video. What draws a lot of people to Ave Maria, Florida is that it is mainly Catholic. So the whole town is built around this huge, beautiful Catholic church. So that's kind of like a dream come true, like to live in a mainly Catholic town. And so I'm gonna talk to you about, you know, driving around, what I saw, what I heard from my friend. My friend lives there, like I said, and she kind of gave all the pros and cons. She did a great job, and so I'm gonna talk about it. One of the main things that I was very curious about was the Catholic school. So there is a Catholic school there, and it is a classical Catholic school, which is a huge draw. A lot of people actually move from all over the country just to go to this high school. It's actually a K through 12 school, and a lot of people move there for the school because it's such a wonderful Catholic school. And you know, my husband and I were like, so how do you do that? Because my friend Lisa has a lot of children. And she said, well, so great thing about Florida is if you want to go to a private school there, Florida actually does really help a lot of people financially to get their kids to go to these schools. So that is one great draw about living in Ave Maria, is their school that they have there. There are also quite a few people who homeschool their children there as well. So those are like the two main options. I think there are schools off of this little town, but it's pretty far away. And I think most, from my understanding, most of the kids either homeschool or go to that school. Okay, so the other thing that my husband and I were very curious about was, well, what do people do to like make money here? Because it is a very small town. It's a small town feel, but it also is a small town. Like, there are not a lot of people there. There's not a whole ton of jobs, it looks like. Some people drive into Naples for their job, but she said most people just work out of their home. So she said, like, with COVID happening, that a lot of people easily now can work from their home. So that has been a huge jump. A lot of people are looking to buy houses there and build houses. So it sounds like a lot of the housing market, they go really quick. A lot of people want to live there. So I found that really interesting that COVID kind of switched everything. So something else I was wondering, since it's like such a small town, what is there to do in Ave Maria? So there's not a ton to do, but there is at the same time. So because it is based around this huge Catholic church and most of the community is Catholic, they have a lot of like Marian feast days, like processions where the town comes and they do a Marian like procession. They have Perpetual Adoration Chapel, which I love. I absolutely love it. They have the university is right there. Like, you could probably walk or like bike ride everywhere in this town. It's so cute and cool. So the great thing about having such an awesome Catholic university is that they have a lot of great Catholic speakers who come. They have a lot of Catholic musicians. They have, my sister was saying that they have lots of really cool musicals and plays. And so she said there's a lot actually to do. Not only that, but there's a lot of sports. So because, you know, Ave Maria is a university, they have sports as well. So you and your family can go to the Ave Maria games that are right there on the campus. So it is really a cool feel. They do also have a whole area where it is a bunch of different pools and water slides. So it looked amazing. It really truly did. So there's that. They have tennis courts. They have baseball fields for the kids and soccer fields for the kids. So they do have a lot of different things that the kids can get involved in. So that's pretty cool. So it's funny because my friend drove us around and showed us every place, and they do have like a huge, I mean, it's huge, fire station, which I thought was great. They also have a Publix there. On the main street, they have a couple different boutiques where you can go clothes shopping. They have Catholic bookstores. They have a couple different restaurants that looked really good. Like one was a Mexican restaurant, one was a smoothie shop, and then they had like a pub. So it looked like a lot of people were there having fun. Like I said, they had a Publix and they have a gas station. So there are a couple things, you know, here and there throughout the town that that are great. Saw a lot of kids like just out on their bikes, riding around with their bikes and playing with friends. One thing, when we did drive around, she showed me that there was only one park. That surprised me, that they only had one park, especially with how many kids are there. And when I saw the park, I was kind of disappointed. It was pretty run down. And so that was a bummer. Like they were fixing it, but they never finished it. So I would say that was like one of the downfalls of Ave Maria, was like the lack of parks that they had there. You'd think that they would build that up more because there's so many families and stuff. But my friend did say too, since it is Florida, you know, we asked her about the weather, like, you know, how is it living in Florida? And she is actually from Canada. So she said the first whole year was hard. Like it was so hard for her to like live in such a hot climate. But she said after the first year, she totally got used to it. And she said she loves it because she will walk down the street and she knows lots of people. And so she loves that small town feel. Anyway, I thought I would share this with you because if you're like me, I'm just like looking for a good place to live with my family that is, you know, I would love it to be like a Catholic town. Like that just sounds heavenly to me, like where they have Marian processions and, you know, all these different things. It sounds so great. So, I mean, my husband and I aren't really looking to move at this moment, but we're looking maybe like in 5 years. You know, we're looking at different potentials of where we could move in the future. And so Ave Maria is definitely on the list of places that we might end up in about 5 years. So anyway, so that's kind of all I have. If you have any questions, please write them down below, because some people live in Ave Maria or have been there or used to live there, or, you know, and they could probably answer the questions if I can't. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I thought it was kind of something fun to share, something different, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I will see you all later. God bless. Bye.